Good morning. This morning we read 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 19 through to chapter 10 and verse 13. It begins with Paul saying that though he's free, he makes himself a slave in order to win as many people as possible. When he's speaking to Jews, he makes sure that he doesn't offend them by breaching the law, so that they are able to hear his message. They don't just dismiss him as a lawbreaker, but they hear the message that he preaches. And when he's preaching to Gentiles, to those who are not under the law, he doesn't make law observance a great thing. To the weak, I become weak to win the weak. I become all things to all people, so that by all possible means I might save some. What he does is he makes sure that when he presents his message, he presents it in a culturally appropriate way. The gospel doesn't change, but our presentation of it may change depending on who we are speaking to. He says that he's focused. He has an aim. He's trying to get a crown that will last forever. He doesn't just run aimlessly, but he runs a straight race. He doesn't fight like shadow boxing, but he is concentrating on beating the other boxer. He disciplines himself so that he is sure that he will stand on the last day. And then he goes on and he talks about Israel thought they were standing and yet were tempted and sucked away from the Lord. He said, let's make sure we're not like that. Let's make sure that we stand firm. If you're confident, if you think you're standing firm, be careful that you don't fall. But then he gives us this reassurance. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you are able to bear. But when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. Temptation is tough, and you might think that you have no choice but to give in to it. However, first thing to remember is other people have faced the same temptation that you're facing. The second thing to remember is that God is faithful, and he will make sure that you are able to resist the temptation. He will provide a way out, but you must take that way out. And sometimes the way out is to flee from idolatry. It's to run away from the place where you're being tempted. But God will provide a way out so that you can endure it. God is faithful to you. Whatever you're going through, whatever trials and testings, whatever troubles you're going through, they may seem overwhelming. It may feel like you can't bear it. But God is faithful, and he will see you through. The Lord bless you today. Amen.